Good morning, friends. I'm back with another journal to share. This one has got to be my all-time favorite one. I put my whole heart and soul into it. I think it really turned out very nice. She is 7 signatures with 7 pages each for a total of 196 pages. She's 8 1/4 tall by 5 1/2 wide with a 1 3/4 inch spine. The book is an antique book from 1929. I've reinforced the inside spine with some cloth. I've put little headbands of lace on the top and the bottom of the book. As you can see, there's 7 signatures with lots of goodies inside. I put this little cabinet card on the front. I went to my friends on Facebook to ask for a name. What name do you think this little lady had? And I got, I think about 80 responses of different names. My first thought was she was Gertrude, but I fell in love with one of the responses on my Facebook page, and I think her name is Beulah Belle. So that is what the name of this book is, Beulah Belle. And my friend who suggested Beulah Belle even had a little story behind the name, and I will include that little snippet for the new owner to read. It'll be inside the book, but I won't share it now, but the new owner will get to read about Beulah Belle. So let's get started. She's tied with some seam binding here. It's a double seam binding. I've got some sun shining in. It's probably going to go past. It's almost noon here, so once it gets a little past the corner of my window, we won't have such bright shadows or bright lights and shadows. So let's get started. I printed the inside cover pages. The dark blue cardstock has some black print, and it matches the first signature page. I just thought that was pretty yummy, and I left the front one undisturbed with any tucks or anything, but the back cover has a tuck. And most of these digitals are my own, and they can be seen on my Etsy store. And right now I'm having a Valentine's Day sale on all my digitals, and happy Valentine's Day. We have some ledger paper, we have coffee dyed paper, we have dictionary pages, we have corner tucks. This is a digital that was I made out of some of my collaged paper. A little copy of a cabinet card and a receipt. This is a dictionary page with some painter's masking paper to increase the amount of journaling in the book. Here's a belly band with a folded up coffee dyed paper that looks like an envelope for more journaling. This is a little kid's worksheet, probably elementary, maybe 3rd grade. They're studying some subtraction, and then in some of the pages they're talking about, monetary, what you can buy for such and such. Here's a collaged envelope. This is from my friend Sharon at Journalosity, I believe is her Etsy. So I'll have the link down below. She has some great digitals, and I love the way this looks on the envelope. And then I've collaged a few other things with it. And then on the back is some more journaling, and then a little tuck here that has looks like a calling card. So that goes there. And then this little guy was attached. It's just a little playing card from some little kid's deck of cards. All of my inside, or the middle pages, are my beautiful wallflowers, I believe is the name of that, in my Etsy store. Some old collecting stamps, community saving stamps. Some more of that little kids page, elementary school page. Here's a library book card envelope with a library card. Some more of the dictionary page with a place to write. I'm going to try to get through this real quick because my internet's so slow. Here's another one of my digitals. I have a feeling this was Beulah's love interest. Quite handsome man. Little tuck here. This is a worksheet from a typing workbook. And this is another decorated window envelope. I had done some collaging, and then I made digitals of my collage paper. And there's a nice big tag to write on. Another tuck. Here's an old greeting card that's been cut down to use for some extra writing space. And it's a tuck. Some more of the typing paper. A little bit more writing space on a dictionary page. All of the signatures have the pretty digitals. Some of them are colored and some of them are grayscaled. Here's some coffee dyed paper that was stained with plastic lace tablecloth. Another corner tuck holds a tag that's been collaged and some admit tickets for some kind of entertainment. Floyd Yarbrough, impersonator and reader. There's a belly band that holds a signature, a group of pages from a little tiny book that is written in, I have no idea, I'm going to say maybe Latin, I have no idea, but it was a cute little book I have here, and it is from, it's falling apart, but it was from 1822. But this paper here is the offcuts from the front and back cover page. And here's another envelope that is also, you can use for the back to write on, and there's a tag in the middle with a flower that shows through the envelope window. You can write on the front and on the back. And here is a little tag. I was going through some of my dad's things, and there was this, oh, let me just get it so you can see it. This old tag that had a key on it, and I think it was something that you would leave at the front desk to get your car repaired. And so they would put your name on it and the car. And so I just put an old key on it. And so that's the middle of this signature. And this little corner tag or corner pocket holds a little envelope made out of an old book pages, and I put some little writing tags or cards inside here. Okay, oh, this is a chemistry flashcard, and this is from an old ag book and an old card that held snap fasteners. So that goes there, and then this will just loop around this little holder and it holds it nice and secure. Some more writing space. This is an idea that I got from Wendy's Journal Adventures. I love her videos. And you just flip this up and it has extra writing space here. And then there's a little envelope or a little pocket here, and it holds an old library card that I've decoupaged or collaged on. This, I think, is Beulah's family, her sisters. And here's a postcard. And here's another one of those old greeting cards that have been cut down, and it just offers more writing space and a little pocket. And I've got some little romantic pictures, and these are available on my Etsy store as well. And here is another little library card, and I've made it into a side pocket, and it has some cards that are from the old ag book as well. I think those are available on my Etsy store. Beulah was in love and she wanted to get married, but it just wasn't to be. I think her young man had gone away to war and didn't come back. But this is the wedding dress that she designed, and there's some trim here that she liked, and this was the fabric that she had chosen for that dress. This is some washi tape, that's available on my Etsy store. There was a little tear on this piece of paper, so I wanted to make sure it was sturdy, and so that's why that's there. Another little side pocket there, corner pocket with a tag. It's been collaged. Some more writing space. Another decorated envelope with a window, and there's room to write on the back here, and a nice big tag for writing front and back. This was one of the pages inside an old book, and somebody put his name there, George Monroe. So I thought that had to be included. Maybe that is her young man's name. I got a bunch of these at a used bit shop. So I've been using those for collages. Another card from the little kids card pack. Some of the library bits and pieces I have on my Etsy store. This little envelope was in an old scrapbook, and the mama who had made it for her little girl, she put a lot of the envelopes, pasted them in the pages, and then they had the Valentine's or whatever card was inside it. And so I thought it would make a fun little tuck. This one holds a map from one of those old ag books. I just think they're fun. They're lightweight paper, so they don't take up a lot of space. Even when they're folded, they're just pretty easy to tuck away. There's a apothecary label. Those are available on my Etsy. There's another corner pocket with some more of those Admit One tickets to Floyd Yarbrough. And these are some senior pictures from a 1929 yearbook. Another one of those apothecary labels. This is a collaged envelope that has a flip, thanks to Wendy. She has such great ideas. This one has a little pocket here. This tag is collaged and you can write on the back. Here's a little tuck here with some, I think these are available as well. I think it's something to do with romance. Nice little size for tucking in places. This has a tuck spot in the back, and got you some green stamps here to finish out your purchases. And then there's a little pocket here that holds an old library card that's been collaged, and you can write on the back. Another little greeting card that's been cut down, and it's a pocket, and these are available on my Etsy store as well. Little decorated index cards. Another typing lesson page. There's a little tuck spot here. Some more writing space. Getting to the last signature. This one's a little coin envelope that I've decorated, and it has a receipt in it and another little journal card. This was from a teacher's manual from Kearney State College, I believe is where that is. It's just an old state college that used to be, or that is still there, but it's not Kearney State anymore. Now it's part of the university, Nebraska University system. And here's another corner tuck pocket and some more of the chemistry flashcards, and another little card from the ag book. There's a little label from, I think it's from one of my label kits. This is one of the original pages out of the book. The book was about John Wesley, and I have a copy right here, 1929. I don't have it permanently fixed to the page. I'll leave that to the next owner to decide if she wants it glued in or if she just likes it paper clipped in. She or he can do with it as they want. And here's another envelope. I've collaged again with my friend Sharon's digital from Journalosity. I believe I will make sure and have that down below. And here's a nice big tag to write on. In the back you can write on. I have some of my fun little washi tapes here. I don't think these are on my Etsy store, but maybe in the future. I just love those little images. And then I saw somebody had some like miniature sheet music, and I liked that so much, so I made some of that myself. Another library pocket. Here's a library card, and here's another letter or a page that looks like an envelope, ready for you to put your notes in. And then I made a little corner or side pocket out of some of the typing paper. Backed it with some cardstock to make it firm, and made it a pocket to hold some good things in. And that is that. So I'll be putting her on my Etsy store soon. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. She's going to be hard to get rid of. Thanks for watching.